Hey guys, welcome back to Latoski Family Farm. Today we're changing gears a little bit. We're going to be moving away some of the wood content. We're getting into our beekeeping content. So today we're just bringing you along. We're getting everything set up. Our bees come in about a week. So we want to get everything set up. That way we can just come out here and drop our bees in. So our setup's a little bit different than some. We run one deep brood chamber on the bottom. Then we run one super as one of our brood chambers. Our reasoning for that: we have a long winter up here. If our bees need a little bit of help, we can take some of our supers that are full of honey and we can drop them into the top. Now we are getting Nucs. Our Nucs come with 5 frames that are filled out, so we have 5 frames missing out of each one of these boxes. That way when the bees come in, we can just drop in our bees, put the tops back on, and we're good to go. So what we have for every one of these hives, we'll have our deep, our super, then we'll take our inner covers. We did modify these so they could fit our feeders. So we'll put our inner cover on. We'll put one super on each hive. Now this doesn't have any frames, that's just so we can accommodate our feeders. These are our preferred feeders, they're a top feeder. You just fill it up. It's got an area where the bees can climb up in the center and get down and get to their bee juice. So we'll take these, we'll set them in there like that. That allows our bees to get up top, get into their feed. We'll feed them for about a month. After about a month, then our forage should be out for them and then they should be good to go. So we'll back the camera up. We'll give you guys a time lapse of us getting all these hives set up. All right, guys, a couple other things I wanted to touch on. These hive pallets, they're set up to have a migratory lid on them. I'm not a big fan of how the migratory lids sit on the hives, so I custom made these. It at least gives a lip in the front and the back, just kind of holds onto it, make sure it doesn't fly off. Another thing we do to ensure our lids stay on, each set of these hives, I have an eye bolt on each side. There's a ratchet strap. These just come across. That way we can strap the hives down. That way we don't have to worry about wind or a big thing up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We have to worry about the black bears. The black bears will come in and they'll destroy your entire bee yard. And then you're out a lot of money for bees. So we'll bring you guys back in about a week when our bees come in. We'll show you the process of hiving them, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys in about a week. Well, guys, we're back. It's been about a week. Our bees are in. So we're out here getting things going. We got the smoker in the background. That's starting to light up. We'll take you over here and we'll show you what the Nucs look like when they come in. So when you order these, they'll come in a box like this. There's 5 frames in there. So all we got to do is take those out and put them into one of our hives and we're good to go. So we're going to take a minute and get our suits on, get everything set up. and then we'll bring you guys back. We're gonna go ahead and take the tops off these boxes. That way all we have to do is drop our frames in. So we'll give you guys a little time lapse and then we'll bring you back. All right, guys, we got everything set up now, so we'll bring you along on the first one and show you how we put them in there, and then we'll just give you a time lapse of the rest of them going in. All right, guys, so we got our 5-frame Nuc right here. We'll take one frame out just to give us a little working space. So we're going to open this up. We're going to drop our 5 frames in there. We'll tidy everything up, and then we'll put the boxes back together. Let's crack the lid a little bit. We'll give them a little smoke. I'm sure they're not real happy after the hour drive over here. You want to be real careful when doing this. The last thing you want to do is smush your queen in there. As you can see, we still got a lot of bees left in the box here. There's not a real graceful way to do this. So we'll give them a good smack. And then you just kind of try to do your best to shake them out of there. And we'll go ahead and put the cover back on and let them do their thing. So we'll back you guys up a little bit, and we'll get the rest of them put in there. Well, all right, guys, we've got 7 of them in the boxes now. So now we're going to go through and we're going to fill up all those feeders. We won't fill the 8th one yet. We're going to save that for some short form content. But we'll go through and we'll get all these feeders filled up, and then we'll go from there. I'll go refill those. Add a little bit to that one. That's good. All right, guys, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna get that last hive put in, and then we'll come back when that's in there. All right, guys, that's it. We've got all 8 hives behind me. They're all in there. We got them all fed. We'll come back here in a couple days and we'll go through the hives and make sure everything's going all right. Make sure the queen survived. Make sure there's not anything additional that we have to do. We'll also bring out some feed at that time and we'll top their feeders off. But we really like these Nucs because they come with pollen, honey, capped brood, larvae. It's all already in there for them, so they've got a really good head start. Out here where we have our bees at, this is a friend of mine's farm. So there's plenty of pasture for them to forage in. You can see he's got some cattle out there. Our dandelions are just starting to pop. So they should have plenty of forage out there in the fields right now. And as the summer progresses, they'll be able to get at the wildflowers and stuff like that. There's also a lot of basswood on this farm. Basswood makes phenomenal honey. So we're hoping we can get some of that. If not this year, next year. But we're excited to see where our beekeeping takes us this year. We took a big step. We bought a commercial beekeeping setup, and this is just the start of our setup out here. We've got plenty of room to expand where we're currently at here. Try to get you a full frame of what the bee yard looks like. So we've got plenty of room. We can stick some additional hives here in front of these hives. There's also some room back here in this corner there we can place some additional hives. So there'll definitely be plenty of beekeeping content to come. But as far as this video goes, that's all we have. So we'll see you guys in the next one.